Yo, what's good, everybody, man? Welcome back to another edition of the NFL on ABSN. We are winding down to the NFL season. It has been a crazy one. Some fans are happy, some fans aren't happy, some fans are looking to the now, some fans are looking to the future. But we're going to cover it all right here, man. On the NFL on ABSN, it's your boy, Unpopular Opinion Sports. They also call me NYG Double Deuce. And I'm here with Big Pat Sports Talk, man. What is good, bro? What is good, man? What is good with the people? Y'all ready for some football? Let's go. What's cracking, bro, man?
Man, not much, man. Playoff season is getting ready to be right here among us, man. You know, some key matchups about some playoff implications here today. It's been a wild ride this season, man. You know, unfortunately, we're Giants observers, so the team we observe is trash. They ain't nowhere near the playoffs. They're actually fighting for the number one pick, and that actual pick might be decided today with the Giants versus the Raiders. Both teams are trash. Both teams are trying to tank for that number one pick. No matter what they say, you know, you got Max Crosby being put on IR and say he need knee surgery, and then on his Instagram he's showing doing fadeaway jumpers on his basketball court, jumping off trampolines. What's that about? So, you know, can Drake May and them beat the Jets and, you know, confirm the number 2 seed and still have a chance for the number 1 seed today, or where they falter and maybe you'll try to let the Bills sneak back in there? Who knows, bro? There's a lot of things to talk about today, man. NFL season, playoff season here. Pittsburgh versus Cleveland, as you got on the screen there. Pittsburgh wins, they're in. If they lose, they will have to beat the Ravens, the last game of the season. And it's a lot to talk about, man. So good show gonna go on today.
Yeah, man, you already know, bro. But yo, let's get straight into it, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. We ain't got a lot of time to be wasting. Pittsburgh and Cleveland, bro. I like this one right here. And you know why I like this one right here? Because Myles Garrett does have a chance to break that sack record. And on top of that, the Pittsburgh Steelers, as you mentioned, brother, looking to clinch today. Clinch the playoffs, of course, in a battle with the Baltimore Ravens, man, who was able to take care of Green Bay last night. But, bro, Cleveland is feisty. They got Sedor, Myles Garrett going for that sack record. They at home. Pittsburgh giving 4.5, man. Oh, no, bro. No. Can
I will say this.
The Steelers get it done today?
We'll say this. It's not injury news, but a player is out. DK Metcalf suspended for the rest of the regular season for punching a Lions fan. So without DK Metcalf
out there.
Yeah, it's been a Lions fan that he's been getting into it with for years, and you know he finally got on the break and got his little 15 seconds of fame from DK Metcalf because he allowed him to do it. But
oh boy, these athletes, bro.
Right, dumb. Let's see if Myles Garrett and Shedeur Sanders and them can pull off an upset. You know, and then they make that very last game of the season mean a whole lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, bro. That's what I'm thinking, man. If they can make that last game between the Steelers and Ravens be on the line for the playoffs, I think that's how the NFL would rather have it. So you may see, if not an upset, you may see a tight game here today in Cleveland. So, hey, if I'm betting, which we do from time to time, I'm going with the Browns, and I'm taking that 4.5, bro. With Cleveland, bro. That's a ABSN pick 6. The ABSN presents Pick 6, this week's top picks in the NFL. So Cleveland with the 4.5, man. Y'all mark that one down. All right. Let's keep it pushing, man. Not a whole lot of interesting games here. Not gonna lie. So we're gonna get to our preview here in a second, which is the Giants and Raiders. But Jacksonville and Indianapolis, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Indianapolis is out of the playoff race right now. They had the tragic thing with Daniel Jones. They got Phillip Rivers, though, and they still fighting, and they are playing their division rivals, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, seeing a sweep, looking for a sweep of the Colts, and not on front, bro. Old Goldilocks been playing pretty well over there in Jacksonville, man. What's your thoughts, man, on this Jaguars team, and can they take care of business here today against the Colts?
They better, because if they lose, that means that the Texans are back into it. And if they do not, if Jacksonville does not get a home game, I don't see them winning a playoff game.
Yeah,
I don't see them winning a playoff game outside of Jacksonville. And
they 5-2 away though, bro. Like, don't hold them
in the playoffs, though.
Bro. I know. I'm just saying though. You know me. I'm gonna bring balance to the convo. They 5-2 away, so I can't say they can't win on the road, but you're right. It has yet to be seen in the playoffs.
And let's see. They beat the Texans the first time. Let's see if they beat them twice. No, the Texans beat them the last time. So, and the Texans have, what's their divisional record? Yeah, if they beat the Colts next week, that'd be 1 victory, 2 victories. So they've beaten the Titans twice, the Colts twice, and the Jaguars once. So I think that gives them the nod in the division.
What about this game, though? Can the Jags take care of business today on the road against the Colts, man? 6-2 at home, but we know they have been struggling since the loss of their quarterback, Daniel Jones. But Phillip Rivers, man, all for the couch, back out of retirement, trying to get some money to feed his gazillion kids. So, but yeah, I'll just mess with that. But yo, what you think about this, man? No, I know I'm dead ass with the kids part. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm exaggerating a little bit.
The Rivers be getting it in, boy. But
yeah, I think that's why he's playing too. I think that he might need a little bit of bread, but
yeah, go get a little bit of bread to do this. But that dude made bread over his career, so let's see.
But 12 kids, bro. I mean, and a wife. You don't know what kind of life he going through, bro. The man might just need it, because you got to think, these millionaires, they got to keep up their lifestyle. So, but yeah. What's your thoughts on the game?
I think the Jaguars might do Jaguars things today and let Phillip Rivers get his his farewell win. That could very well happen today. And if they do that, the Jacksonville Jaguars will not win the division, because they will have 2 losses, while the Texans, after they beat the Colts next week, only have 1 loss. So yeah, I think this is another one. What, they got Jacksonville 3.5?
3.5, yeah.
I might say take the Colts with the points. Might take them money line, to be honest with you. But yeah, the Jaguars, if you just base it off the team, should win this game. The Colts are reeling. They've lost 6 straight. So we'll see, man. That Colts team, they play hard. They don't give up. They play hard. And so if a team that plays hard like that, if you ain't on your game that day, you're gonna wind up losing. Let's see if the jitters get to the Jacksonville Jaguars, we're in a position of winning the division. We'll see.
Hot weather team. Colts don't have an outdoor advantage, but
nope,
they do have a running back advantage, and that boy named Jonathan Taylor. So I'm going with the Colts here in this game. I think Jacksonville takes the L. Houston could wind up winning that division. And it's got a gut feeling, man. Don't trust the Jaguars in a big game, even though they playing a team they should beat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Another important game here in the 1 o'clock window. And we are going to go to Carolina, man. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers, man. You know, that might be your boy NYG's second favorite team. I do like the Panthers, man. But this is a tough one, though. Seattle Seahawks. Woo! 12-3. Sam Darnold and company, man. Kenneth Walker, that defense. 6.5, though. You playing a Panthers team, fighting, trying to get to the playoffs, trying to win the division. Let's take a look at the playoff spots here as we talk about some of these teams, man. But we got the Panthers. We got the Seahawks today. Seahawks, number 1 seed in the NFC. Panthers, as you see right there, the 4th seed, but they are in a battle with the Buccaneers for that division. So I think Carolina going to win it. I picked them at the beginning of the season to have a surprise season, a bounce back season, to exceed expectations. They have done that. They got some firepower out there with Bryce Young, with McMillan. I think he's a couple yards shy of a Panthers record for rookie receiving today. Mm-hmm. You know, you got Leggett, you got Coker, you got a lot. They got some pieces, man. Chuba, you know, Dwaddle. Like they got some players. Now they gotta really watch though with this Seattle team, man, and that damn Jackson Smith, my nigga.
Right, bro.
He's something else over there. And he been holding Sam Darnold down, man, because Sam Darnold, man, helter-skelter quarterback. Never know what you're going to get. Could be a big game, could be a big flop game for Sam Darnold, man. But Carolina, man, I think they're hungry. I think this is a team with Bryce Young, who's already been in the league for a couple years now, that's ready to take that next step and get into the playoffs finally, man. I'm rolling with Carolina.
Yep, I'm rolling with Carolina too. I think it's essential that they take that next step today and get themselves in the playoff race and win that game next week against Tampa Bay. They good money. Mm-hmm. And who knows what the Panthers can do with a home game in the playoffs. They might upset somebody because they've been playing well at home.
Yeah.
They've been playing well at home.
Absolutely, man. The Panthers been playing well at home, and Seattle, though, they're fighting for something too. They're fighting for that NFC West crown. You know, they battling with those Los Angeles Rams. I don't trust the Seahawks on the road. They are 6-1 away. We'll see. Things do tend to balance out in the NFL. I like the Panthers. If you want to play it safe, take the 6.5 with the Panthers. And that's the route I'm going here, bro. That is the route I'm going here. All right, couple other ones to get to. I know y'all want to talk Giants, but give me a little bit here. Philly, Buffalo, man. We got to get into this one, bro. Philadelphia Eagles 10-5, Buffalo 11-4. These are two teams who a lot of people had higher expectations for, and they just haven't really met those expectations. Of course, the Buffalo Bills succeed in the division to the New England Patriots. and the Philadelphia Eagles, who have been up and down and who have not looked like themselves. A lot of people down on the Eagles, but the Eagles are the defending champs. You gotta put respect on that. Even though I hate, but I gotta put respect. They the defending champs. Buffalo aspiring to be champions of something because they haven't won nothing. This is an interesting one right here, Pat, man. What's your thoughts on this one, Brody?
Yeah, this is an interesting game here, right here. They actually got Philly favorite. I actually take Buffalo. Oh no, they got Buffalo favorite.
Yeah. They gave them the 3
minus by 3. I'll take that. I would take Buffalo by 3 here. The crazy thing about this game, man, is this could be a chance for Philadelphia to show that there's still something to be reckoned with. If they go out there and get blasted by the Bills today, I don't see those guys doing too much in the playoffs, to be honest with you. But we're gonna see exactly what these two teams are. Both these guys are like in the same boat. But Philadelphia does have the hardware behind them. Buffalo ain't never won nothing. So this is the year Josh Allen's gonna have to get it done. And so if you don't want your path to be the hardest path in the AFC, you got to win this game. Because if you lose this game, you drop, I believe, to the 7th seed. Because the Chargers will go back ahead of you.
Yep, Chargers 11-5. Mm-hmm.
And so it'll be the Texans with the 5 seed, the Chargers with the 6th seed, and y'all the 7th seed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which means a first round date with the Patriots, which I think Buffalo can handle, but I do think they don't want to see their division rivals in the first
not the
round.
First game.
You see what I'm saying? They want to get there. They want to, get their licks off real quick, man, for they play tough, hard fought, beat them up, get like that, because that's what it's going to be, man. The Patriots going to bring everything they got when they go against the Buffalo Bills. So, yeah, man, I'm with you. Bills need to win this game. Stay out of that spot. Because if they play the 4, which is the Steelers, I think that's a much better matchup for Buffalo.
Than the Patriots.
Bro, in the first round. That's not a good matchup in the first round.
And so then if it's not the Steelers, it's the Ravens, which is a hell of a matchup for them. They're gonna beat the brakes off the Ravens. But we'll see. This is an important game.
But go to the Philly side real quick, man. This Eagles team, bro? What to make of these guys, man?
I just think that they're gonna have to dig back deep into that talent barrel, that talent bag, because that's how they win. Just pure talent. Because of pure talent, I mean, you got AJ Brown, Smith, Barkley, Goddard, one of the best offensive lines in football still. A very good defensive front over there with Philadelphia, even though your secondary gives up stuff half the time. But if they getting after you with that front 7, they're still a very good defense. And so they just gonna have to get back to overpowering football, because that's how they win. They just out talent you, but maybe it's starting to catch up to them a little bit. And the NFC East one's so whack, they really would be scared this year.
Yeah, man. I like Buffalo in this game. I take money line on it. I don't know, could be a close game, but I do like Buffalo in this game, man. Philly, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know about Philly.
You're done. You're washed. It's over.
Could be. Coach, what's good, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. All right, let's see here. I think it was one more I wanted to talk about before we get to the New York Giants. Gotta get into this one. Bears 49ers. Bro, the Bears, my G, number 2 seed in the NFC. 49ers, though, still a force to be reckoned with. They have not gone away as most people would have thought. quick thoughts on this game, man. How you see this one playing out? Both teams 11-4 coming into the matchup.
I think the Bears are locked in the number 2 seed, right?
Let's go to the playoff picture. Looks like it, yeah.
Well, no, they're not locked.
No, because Philadelphia can still, Philadelphia.
So if they win,
49ers can't catch them because the 49ers aren't in a division lead right now. So, yeah.
So, yeah, let me say this. I think the Bears go ahead and close out that number 2 seed today. And I think
that Seattle-Carolina game is more important than we think now, if you think about it, man, because if Seattle loses and if you get the 49ers or the Rams to take that number 1 seed or even the Bears, that changes this whole picture.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. And the reason is, man, because if you're looking at the bottom of the NFC with the Packers, 49ers, and Rams, man, these 3 teams, 49ers, Rams, and Seahawks, man, they don't want to go on a road in round 1. You know what I'm saying? They want that bye week or possibly a home game. So, yeah, you put Seattle on the road, I think they cook. You know what I'm saying? Shit. The Rams might be cooked on the road, depending on who they play.
The only 49ers that's built for the road is the 49ers.
I don't think it matters with the 49ers. I'm with you. I don't think it matters.
They play the same no matter if they're the dome, field, turf, gravel.
Yeah.
They balance. Well-balanced breakfast.
Yeah.
The way they play
other 2 teams, they need that division, bro. So that's a big game. Huge game.
Yeah, that's a huge. Yeah, you're right. This is a huge game for the 49ers because they can actually slip into the number 1 seed.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Who would have fucking thought that shit?
Surprise, motherfucker.
What if they get to the number 1 seed?
What a crazy year.
But, and I do like the 49ers in this game. I'm giving 3.5. Yeah, I like the 49ers in this game. I think the Bears will end up with that 2 seed. Because I think the Eagles lose too. So, but that's my thought here. Rainy Bears coming out the NFC North, led by Caleb. Okay. I think they do win the NFC North, but I don't think they win this game. Game by game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about matchups. 49ers, good home team, well coached, and they got to do something with CMC. That Bears defense, man. The 49ers going to run the ball, try to keep control of the
yes, they are.
The clock here. 61% chance by the matchup predictor. 49ers 3.5 on the road. Bears team still trying to find their way. But I'm with you on the NFC North, Rainy, as far as the Bears winning that. All right. Game of the week here. Let's get to it. Got about 8 minutes. Giants, Raiders. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. We got the New York Giants and the Raiders here. Giants 0-8 on the road, man. Raiders 1-6 at home. They ain't no better at the crib. This game's about the number 1 pick, though. Let's keep it honest. Yeah. This game's about the number 1 pick, and that's the only reason this is important at all. To be honest with you, even being a Giants observer, I would not be talking about this shit if it wasn't for the number 1 pick. So, that being said, Giants right now in pole position. Raiders number 2. Who you got, bro?
Man, this shit is crazy, bro. This might be a shootout or absolute crap fest. It's gonna be a crap fest no matter what, how you watch it. I don't know, man. It just depends on what's the plans. Man, what's the plans for the Giants or the Raiders with that number 1 pick? What's the plans for Mendoza? You know what I'm saying? The Giants fans. Yeah, get rid of Jackson Dart and draft Mendoza. What?
Real quick on that subject. I called Adam Schefter today, and I ain't actually catch up with him, but I'll be catching up with him in the future. But I called Adam Schefter today on TV, and he was basically saying that the Giants, you know, like they're committed to Jackson Dart. Like they're not looking to draft a quarterback. Pretty much, you know, Rex Ryan was trying to bring the drama into it, but most all them dudes up there know what's up. And all of them was saying, Randy Moss and all of them was saying, man, you're going to stick with Jackson Dart. You know, you're going to bring a coach in like they did with Caleb Williams, like they did with Trevor Lawrence, and bring a coach in to develop this kid and get the most out of him. And that is, according to reports, you heard it here first. According to reports, that is their thinking right now with the New York Giants, man. And the reason I say you heard it here first, because we've been saying this shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They catching up late, you know, but the Giants can't be out on Jackson Dart after one season, bro. After you spent a first round draft pick and you traded up to get that first round draft pick to draft him. So it looks like the Giants are vying for the number one pick in order to trade it. So we could see a big trade with the number one pick if the Giants get it for the first time in a few years, man. Somebody trading up for that number one pick to draft a quarterback, because the Giants ain't taking a quarterback, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. That would be the smart thing to do. Like, there's no quarterback in this draft that's better than Jackson Dart. I don't give a damn what nobody say. There's not one quarterback in this draft, unless Dante Moore comes out, which I think he already said he was going back to Oregon. Yeah, it's gonna be better than what you got. What's going on, Ghost? That's better than what you got in Jackson Dart. So why would you take a quarterback? You trade down, get draft assets, and build your trenches. Build your foundation for once.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, get you some linebackers. Get you a linebacker to go with that front seven on the defense. You got to do something. But if you can trade back, let's say to number 4 or whatever with the Jets, if they decide to get the Jets pick, and you know they get 2 of the Jets first round picks this year, and you go down to number 4, and if that's too high to take an offensive lineman, you either take the best player available, which probably be that Notre Dame running back, or you trade back again. There's a couple of other teams. There's a team at 10, Miami, that wants to try to get a quarterback.
Man, Miami gonna need one. Pittsburgh gonna need one.
Yeah.
The Raiders gonna need one, man. It's a bunch of teams that need quarterbacks. New Orleans, I don't know if they settle on their quarterback situation. You know, the Rams, they're going to end up taking a quarterback at some point. You know, it was rumored they was trying to get
about their first
Jackson Dart, right? Yeah, you know, so you know, yeah, you got a couple teams you can work with here, but the Giants got to be smart about it, and they can't go into it like, hey, you know, we want the whole world for this number one pick, man. You got to be fair with these teams because they know you selling, because you just drafted a quarterback, bro. You selling. Yeah, we know when they selling, bro. They selling. I'm telling you. They can do all this Mendoza hype and all this bullshit. They selling, bro. There's no way in fucking hell you take another quarterback with the number one pick. Nobody does that except you're the Cardinals, and we see where they're at. So
yeah, you can't.
Only team that's ever did that shit
like that, bro.
Yep, with top of the top draft picks, like number one picks. That's the only team that's ever done it. With top 5 picks, take quarterbacks back to back. I believe so. Now y'all could look it up if you want to. That's a trivia question. Has any team ever took a quarterback in back-to-back drafts with top 5 picks outside of the Arizona Cardinals? Y'all go look up that trivia question. Y'all come back next week and we'll talk about it, man. But it's 1:00, man. That's all I got for the show today. Giants, Raiders. I am actually taking the Raiders.
Yeah, me too.
Who you got?
Yeah, I got the Raiders too. I think Ashton Genty goes off today.
Yep.
And I think the Giants want that number 1 pick. I think they're doing it the correct way this time. And you got to win a home game. No, they've already gotten you 2 home games this year.
Nah, they on the road this game, so they ain't winning shit.
They ain't winning
You
shit on
ain't
the
beating
road.
the Cowboys next week. So.
Yeah, the Cowboys gonna stomp you just to stomp you.
Yep.
So,
just cause for GP, they gonna beat your ass. That's messed up, bro. Cowboys have absolutely nothing to play for. They're gonna beat you with Joe Milton. But anyway, I'm good here, man. 1:00 matchups on the way, man. Stay tuned. We'll be back at 4?
Yeah, with the Tank Bowl, Giants versus the Raiders. Who's gonna tank the best today? I think it's the Giants, but we'll see.
The Giants have been practicing, man, a lot when it comes to tanking. So
facts.
Brian Dable gave them a lot of practice, and I think they're getting good at it. So I think that's one thing they are getting good at. So I think they take the L today, rightfully so, even though they favor by 3.5. Take the points with the Raiders, man. That is a pick 6 pick for your ass. But that's all I got, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. A little light show today. Y'all pull up at 4:00 for the New York Giants and Raiders. The Tank Bowl, Toilet Bowl, Shit Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Cereal Bowl, whatever you want to call it.
A doo-doo.
But that's all I got, man. Take us out, Pat.
Yo, this has been the NFL on ABSN in the morning with your boys. Big Pat Sports Talk, NYG 22 Unpopular Opinion Sports. Giants suck. My playoff team and my fantasy league sucks because Derrick Henry decided to go off this week instead of last week. 51 points for Derrick Henry. Shout out to King Henry, man. But that has been the show today. Light show. We'll see you guys later on in the Butt Bowl. But until then, peace.
Peace.